Everybody do it. Everybody do it.
Oh, hi, Lianna, sex and relationship coach with the Sex Discovery Channel. Thanks for joining in. We're going to talk about meeting somebody that you can feel a really nice, strong connection with. You know, meeting somebody who's interesting to you. I hear a lot of the time people say to me, there's nobody interesting out there. There's no interesting people. There's just nobody. And, you know, I even said that myself. So when we say that, what do we mean when we say there's no interesting people out there? You know, out there is really the extension of who we are and what we create and what we see and what our perspective is. So if our perspective is that there is nothing interesting out there, that everybody that we meet is uninteresting to us, or is somebody that we can't connect with, or people that we just can't find anyone that has any kind of anyone that we feel a strong bond with, or we can get intimate with. There is something that we have to kind of pull this all back into ourselves, and you know, going back again to ourselves. What is going on within us if we have this perspective that there are no interesting people out there? If we can shift that within ourselves and look at what it is that we do want to find, what kind of person that we do want to connect with, you know, starting with really maybe even writing down the different aspects of somebody that you would like to meet. What kind of a person would you like to meet? What kind of people would you like to have in your life? Now, I'm not talking about necessarily the physical attributes. I'm talking about what kind of a person emotionally, what kind of a personality, what kind of an energetic connection would you like with this person? So you may start by writing things like, I would like somebody who likes to do a lot of outdoor activities. I like someone who is very talkative and intelligent. I like someone who is a loving person, who is affectionate. So you write all of these elements down, all the details, in as much detail as you possibly can, thinking about all of the different parts of a person that really interest you. And if you can't even think of what that might be, think about the people that you do like and the elements within them that you find attractive. So you write these all down. You create a list. And now read over this list carefully and really think about, now, within this entire list that I've created, am I the kind of person that can be with someone like this? Am I in the place right now that can be with a person that I am describing right here? So that's a question you ask yourself, and it's very introspective and something that you can work with to am I that kind of person that can hold space for this type of a person? If you're looking for someone that's very outgoing and active and maybe likes, is very affectionate and warm and kind, look at yourself. Like, am I an affectionate person? Am I a warm, kind, loving person? And am I the kind of person that goes out and it really enjoys, all sorts of different kinds of activities, whatever that is specifically? And if you're not, or if you're at a place where you're not there and you're whining a lot about that there's no interesting people out there, or that you have no time to do anything, or you haven't maybe even hugged a person for weeks or come in physical contact with anybody, start shifting yourself into the kind of person that you want to be with. Start working on yourself. Start putting out you as that kind of energy that you would like to attract towards you. And as you start to do that, you will start to see amazing results. You will start to have connections with people that actually start to fulfill some of these elements that you're interested in. As you start to put out this energy, as you start to build the energy within your body and expand it within you, it will start appearing before you. You will start meeting people that have very, very similar attributes. You will start seeing the very things that you would like to see in a partner. This is all about self-reflection, self-help, self-connection, self-opening. But it is really, really important and really, really true based on what you want to create in your life. What kind of a person you want to have in your life. If we even take it, we take a little step further from there. Sometimes there's this idea that, I should be in a relationship. I need to have a relationship. Why am I not in a relationship? Do you really want to be in a relationship? And what does that mean for you to be in a relationship? So the traditional sense of a relationship is you meet one person, you connect with that one person, you have a deep, intimate connection with that person, it builds. Maybe at some point you fall in love, and then maybe you lead to the path of getting married, and then you are put into this place of heterosexual, monogamous, long-term relationship. Now, this is a very traditional way of looking at it. But there are so many other ways you can have a relationship. So you have to decide for yourself, what is the kind of way that you want to have a relationship? Are you a monogamous person? Are you the kind of person that can now in your life at this point, or you feel at this point in your life that you can invite someone in with you and be living with them full time? Maybe you're not at that point yet. Maybe you are even the kind of person who doesn't want to have that. You like your own space. You like to live on your own, but you would like to have an intimate partner that you could share some time with. So it's really spending some time reflecting on what it is that you want in a partner, what kind of an energy you want around you. And the more you can define it, the more focus you can get in defining that. It doesn't mean that that's exactly the kind of person that's going to come to you, but the definition allows for the energy to start building. So if you're always finding that you connect with people that, you're just not having connections with the kind of people that you want to spend time with, then you want to reflect on the kind of people that you do want to spend time with. And then if you are beating yourself up because you're not in a relationship and you're wondering why and what's wrong with you and why are you not in a relationship and how are you going to get into a relationship, reflect on what it is for you what kind of relationship that you do want. What kind of relationship could you, at this moment in your life, see you having? We're all in different places and different states. We're all living different ways. We're all doing different kinds of things. So, you are very particular to yourself as in what that is that you think could work in your life. And there are endless possibilities and endless options in what that is and how you may visualize that. And if you can visualize it, and if you can focus on that type of relationship that you would like to create within your life, then it gives more focus and direction for that to be created in your exterior world, in your external world. Now, I'm not saying that you have to be really, really specific and start honing in, but you need to start closing down what the possibilities may be that are going to be beneficial and satisfactory and comfortable for you in who you are right now. Because just leaving it really open and wide, as in I wish I had a relationship. Why am I not having a relationship? And I can't connect with anybody out there. It's just too vast and it's too vague. So you want to start to close in your focus. Whether we do anything, let's say we're going to make some cookies. Okay, I want to make some cookies. Okay, you're gonna make some cookies, right? So, okay, well, I really like oatmeal. I like chocolate chip. I like to get some nuts in there. Okay, and I'm vegan, so I don't want to use butters. I don't like white flours, so I guess a whole wheat. And so you start narrowing it down and focusing in, okay, now what kind of pan do I want to use? What size cookies am I going to make? How big are they going to be? I only have an hour, so I don't want it to be something that's too complicated. Anything that we do, anything that we create in our lives, we have to create some kind of a focus. And like I say, the focus is not necessarily an immediate focus. The focus is a gradual focus. So relationship, you're looking to have a relationship. Well, what kind of relationship? I want a relationship. That's huge. That's a vast world. I would like to have somebody that I can see once a week, spend time with, maybe have sex with. Yeah, have sex with. We have a nice, really nice connection. When we're together, we're really present with each other. You know, so start with that, maybe, right? Maybe that's what you want to start with. That's kind of like what I feel like, what I would like to have in my life right now. So start with that, and then you start to meet people that are kind of that you start to attract people that are kind of fitting in that area, and then you can start to define it even more. Well, all right, so I've met a few people like that, but I'd like someone who's a little bit more sexually experienced. I would like someone who's really loving and affectionate as well. Someone who's worked on themselves. So there's not a lot of baggage that they're carrying or insecurities that they have spent some time working on themselves, or they're open to it. So you define a little bit more, and you meet some other people that are closer to your definition, and then it gets a little bit clearer. Okay, well, wow, I'm meeting some really cool people now, but I think things have to change a little bit. So you're constantly redefining within yourself what is going to work for you and what's not. And you don't want to put power into each individual person that you meet and each connection that you make. Because there are many, many possibilities out there, and you can have the kind of relationship and connection that you want to have. That's going to be the most beneficial for you, and it's going to be the most, it's going to be the healthiest for you in the kind of desire of the relationship that you want. So narrowing the definition, narrowing the focus until that person suddenly appears. The exact person that you wanted to see, wanted to create in your life, the exact kind of relationship that you wanted to have. And when that does happen, because you have been narrowing and focusing, then you want to be in a place where you are going to allow it to be part of your life. Sometimes when we find that actual focused place, that person, that absolute perfect kind of scenario, then we get really scared. We're like, oh my God, I can't do it. It's too fast. It's too quick. So know that you can allow yourself to have these experiences. Know that nothing is forever. These are experiences. These are connections. These are people that are going to come and go in your life. And, open yourself to the experience. Wow, this person is like really close, really like almost like exactly the definition that I have been working on creating for the past couple of years. And whoa, this is amazing and scary, but I am going to allow myself to really experience this now and feel this and enjoy it. You have to allow your energy to flow so that similar kind of energy can connect with you. And so that you actually are flowing, you're letting the energy out, and it's flowing out, and those who are feeling that kind of energy are going to come to you and connect with you. It's very super exciting. If you'd like more information, or you'd like to talk to me in more detail about how to do this, how to create these really juicy, lovely connections with other people, then feel free to email me, leave a message, subscribe to my videos, tell other people about my videos. I will be talking more, and it's been really great chatting with you. It's Lianna again with the Sex Discovery Channel. Much love making.